gentleman that I just found on Facebook, pardon the hair. I scroll through my news feed and how it'll automatically start playing the video. But baby, let me tell you what. The video I found on Facebook, I'm like, I gotta Google search this guy and find him. And I found him on TikTok, and he just said some powerful words. He said, what he said, you are defending territories that no one is even attacking anymore. I just had to pause the video right there. My friend and I were just talking about this yesterday. I swear we was just talking about this yesterday. And first of all, he hit so many points. I've already watched 4 of his videos on TikTok already. I mean, I'm like, dude, where did you come from? Because this is the elevated place that I'm at right now. I don't know why I'm trying to untwist these, but anyway, when he said that, I said, a lot of going to the pathway, when you have that fear. I used to have this fear of losing people in romantic relationships. I used to have this fear, quite honestly, of being alone. I used to have that type of fear. And what I have discovered is people would ask me when I disappeared it. They were like, how did you get rid of that? How did you get rid of that fear? I was like, Marshawn Olanio, I'll have to put her information in here. Marshawn Olanio gave me a journal. She had me work on it when I was going into a brand new relationship. This was way back in 2020. And I was sharing with her that one of my fears was, because this particular relationship was a reconnection, meaning I had already been with this person before. And so now I'm getting ready to go be back with this person again, right? Because it was a relationship that had happened 23 years prior. And, sometimes you just feel like, what if I were to try this again, right? And that's what I was doing. I was like, let me try this again, because it felt like there were some things I could have improved. Anyway, I digress. One of the fears were, what if I get into this relationship and because I hurt him or he hurt me, even though I feel that I may be over it, what if we get back into the relationship and he just gets back into it so he can hurt me, right? So he can hurt my feelings. And she said, well, you can't go into a relationship like that. You got to get rid of that. And so I wrote it down in her magic journal. I call it her magic journal. Wrote it down in the magic journal. After 1 week, it disappeared. Everything I wrote in this book, after 1 week, it was disappearing. But then yesterday, while speaking with one of my beautiful, beautiful friends, who is an absolute angel. She's an absolute angel. I came across the epiphany. You know what? Now I understand how that fear disappeared. The fear disappeared because I began to trust myself. As kids say, on period. I began to trust myself. When you trust yourself with the decision to be able to pick the right people to come into your life, or you trust yourself to make the right decision on jobs or family or anything, when you begin to do that, right? When you begin to do that, that is when you know you have achieved full trust. It's not about not trusting the other person. That's not what it's about. This is about trusting yourself to make the right decision. And of course, I'm always going to talk about coming from a place of choice. I'm never going to be talking about coming from a place of force. Some of these situations are by choice that you are choosing to be in. You chose these places. You chose these places to be in. And while you chose these places to be in, don't beat yourself up for it. Trusting yourself has everything to do with not beating yourself up for the decisions that you made in the past. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense to you. But I wanted to share that. That what he said, powerful words. Go look Justin Scott up. If you're into relationships and relationship dynamics, definitely give him a look. There's another video. I just feel like putting on jewelry today. There's another video where he talks about commitment and relationship and the difference. I was like, ooh, he is on fire. He also has another one where he's talking about healing and what it really is. Healing versus the reality. I absolutely love his concept on that. Justin Scott, baby, I'm about to be listening to Justin Scott all day today. Justin Scott, about to be listening to him all day today. So if you are a person who you feel like in your life right now, you are still protecting those areas that no one is attacking, baby, give him a listen. Go back through some of my old videos. Maybe they will help you. Oh, look at that. I'm jewelried up today, y'all. We're going to see. We're going to let these beads do what they do. I love y'all. You have an awesome and amazing day today. And remember, healing is about trusting yourself and releasing fears. That period. That is what it is about. I love you. Mwah. Bye-bye.